Hello, family. Welcome to the Poetry and Inspiration. Make sure you subscribe to get alerts. Enjoy. Real Talk Tuesdays, episode 5. If you guys haven't checked out episode 1 through 4, make sure you check it out. Matter of fact, pause this episode and go check out 1 through 4. So today I wanted to bring out, have you guys ever just felt depleted? Just felt drained. You just felt drained and you don't even know why. You know, it's like, dang, why am I feeling drained? What have I done? And you might not have done anything physically different. You know, you're still doing your daily schedule. You're still on target, you know, with your daily goals. You're doing everything, you know, in rotation as far as working within your household. But you just can't grasp what it is that's draining you. Take a look at your personal circle, okay? Take a look at the people you're speaking with on a day-to-day basis, the people that, you know, you're in contact with, and evaluate that. Are these people draining you? Because we don't realize that we can be drained just trying to be there for others, just trying to be someone else's support system, backbone, cheerleader, motivator. It can really drain you. And let me tell you when it starts to drain you. It doesn't drain you when you're motivating and you're inspiring somebody and you see that they are adhering to what you're saying, they're hearkening to what you're saying, they're getting it, they're advancing, they're making improvements, they're making changes in their life. You know, so that helps stimulate you, that helps you to keep going, that helps you to keep moving forward. So that doesn't drain you. What drains you is continuously within your personal life, on a personal note, being there for somebody and, you know, being an ear for that person, being that person's counselor, mother, sister, like just being there for that person, giving them advice, keeping it real with them, and that person not listening. You know, giving someone free support, free attention, and they are just not hearkening to what you're saying. They're not listening. It's to the point that the whole situation has gotten worse. You know, it's not even, you know, when they first brought the situation to you, it wasn't even that bad. And now the situation just keeps getting worse and worse. And you continuously talk to them. You continuously try to give them tips and, you know, motivate them, encourage them. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. And you keep fighting to try to help this person. And you keep fighting and wanting to be there for them. And you're all in. You are all in the situation. Like it's your personal situation. And you're noticing that no changes are being made. And you're so emotionally attached and involved that you don't even realize it's draining you. It's depleting you. It's to the point that you giving all what you got to these people that surround you, to the point that it's like you can't even be there for your own household. You can't even be there for your own partner, for your own children, because you're so invested in someone, in your close friends or your close family. It's outside of your household, trying to be their support system, trying to be there for them, when they're not even trying to be there for themselves. So that's when you got to take a step back, you guys. This is Real Talk Tuesday. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. When you realize that you are trying to be there for someone and they're not even trying to be there for themselves, you need to take a step back. When you realize that it's draining you, you're giving it your all, you're all in, you're invested, you know, you're concerned, you're empathetic, you're sympathetic, you know, you're giving them and showing them compassion. You want to see them receive help. You want the situation to change for the better. But But then you start to realize the situation is getting worse. It's not improving. They clearly are playing victim at this point. They clearly don't want change. So once you get to that point of accepting that this person does not want their situation to be better, because if they did, their situation wouldn't be going backwards. It would be going forward. It would be progressing. All the energy and time that you're putting in, they will listen, okay? I'm not saying someone has to listen to every single thing you tell them, but at least take something from it. If they're not taking anything, you're not seeing any improvements, you're not seeing any positive changes, and it's starting to weigh heavy on you, you got to let it go, okay? You got to let it go. You got to point them in another direction, okay? They need to go ahead and go pay for them services right there. Either you going to charge them, or you need to go ahead and point them to somebody else to charge them, because your time is valuable. Your time should not be taken up on ungrateful people who wants to play victim and does not want to change, do not want to make changes in their life. They want to be stuck in their vomit. They want to be stuck in their BS. I don't advise you to be stuck in the BS with them. Once you give someone advice a couple times and you see that no changes are being made, they're not trying to progress, don't do it anymore. Okay, do not do it anymore. Walk away from it. Do not get sucked in. Do not allow them to waste your time. And not only waste your time, but drain your spirit, drain your energy. Listen, guys, I am a professional life coach. I've been coaching now for 9 years. And, I get paid for my services. So as a life coach, your friends and your family, they come to you, of course, for free, because you can't charge them anyway, even if you wanted to, conflict of interest. But they come to you with so many different issues, so many different problems, and you try to be there. Honestly, I try not to be in coach mode. I'm a very silly person, and I try not to be on coach mode, because it's not good. Someone's a coach or counselor or therapist. You don't want to always deal with them in that nature or in that state of mind, because you don't want them treating you like they're your patient. So I try not to be that. And when I realize that it's going in that direction with my friends or my family members, I may try to, in that situation, give a little something, give a little advice, give a little tips. But then when I notice they keep coming back, and the situation is getting worse and worse, I'm like, okay, y'all draining me. You guys are not listening. You're draining me, and I'm talking to you for free. I do this professionally, so I'm already wasting my time. My time is money. I just cannot do it. And when you get to that point, and it's like, okay, why am I being drained on friends and family? I'm not even getting paid. Real Talk Tuesday, y'all. You just can't do it. Even if you're not a coach. Like in real life, you just cannot do it. You shouldn't do it. Point them in the direction of a professional. They need help, okay? And the first help is accountability. Accountability. And most people do not want to be accountable. Most people want to play victim. People can know that their life is going downhill. They could be aware of it, but they don't want to be accountable for it. They want to point the finger. They want to blame everybody else. And they want to and they want you to feel sorry for them, and they want to complain and play victim. Is that fair to you? Is that fair to you to be invested in somebody who has those type of characteristics, that type of behavior? And because that spirit, listen, you guys, the spirit jumps, the spirit drains you. It's just too much negative energy. It's too much negativity in one, okay? It's just too much. And I just do not recommend that you allow anything or anyone, no situation to drain you. Life is too short. You guys see how fast these days are going? If you are not setting goals, if you are not in a line within who you are, what you want to do, your purpose, you are wasting time, because these days are going by really fast. Okay, so we don't have time to be wasting time with people who don't want to get their lives together. Because at the end of the day, the only person who can save and who is in the roots, who can save and who is in the fields of healing is the Most High God. Okay? Repentance, prayer and repentance. Only the Most High can save half these people. Half these people nowadays can only be saved. I say all of them. I'm not even going to say half. You only can be saved through the Most High God. So none of us are saviors. The only thing we can do is lead people back to the Most High. We can give people tips. We can try to help at the end of it all. If people are not coming to you genuinely wanting your advice, wanting your ear, wanting guidance, wanting you to help them get in alignment and show them, if they don't come to you genuinely with that spirit, of, hey, I know I'm accountable, I'm tired of this, I really want to change, help me out, friend, help me out, family member, don't do it. Do not get invested. Do not get involved. Do not do it. Because at that point, all you're doing is setting yourself up to be drained, to be disappointed, and to be annoyed. So to prevent that, I recommend you don't get involved. Like I said, it's okay to give people and be their ear, give them advice a couple times. But if you don't notice change, don't do it. It's Real Talk Tuesday, guys. And I had to bring it out. I had to talk about draining today with you guys because I know at times I can be drained, and I know I'm not the only one that can be drained within my personal life, okay? Because coaching, I love coaching. My clients do not drain me with coaching. You know why? Because they are paying, they are investing within their life. They're investing for change. And that's why it's important that whenever you come across friends and family that's draining you, you point them in the direction of a therapist, a life coach, or a counselor, somebody that they can spend their money for change and make an investment towards change, okay? Or if you want to charge them, I say, hey, charge them. But they need to be accountable, and it's not up to you to take on that. It's too much, okay? So I just wanted to bring that out because I felt like this is something that's common, that we all deal with, we all go through. We all have people or have experienced someone that was in our life that always came with issues, always came with drama, always came with problems, with no positive outcomes. No changes, just repeatedly crazy situations. Not even the normal stuff, just abnormal situations they bring to you. And you're just like, how in the hell it went from this to that? Like how? How is that even possible? Like look at yourself in the mirror at this point, okay? It's you. It is you. You are accepting this. You are a part of this. Please. Please stop. And we just have to learn to keep it real, you guys. You will be at peace. You have a peace of mind. And you know what, too? If you show people and you set boundaries and you don't allow people to continuously bring that negative energy to you, that bad vibes, and, come to you complaining all the time, bringing their issues and their drama with no accountability. If you set the boundaries and let them know from the jump, like, hey, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a life coach, I'm not a counselor. Look, you're not listening to me, I'm not doing it. If you set that stage from the jump, they won't even come to you. You wouldn't even allow them to drain you. So let's be on that kind of energy. Let's protect our peace. Let's protect our energy. And that's what it's all about. To make a long story short, you guys, this message is just about protecting your peace, protecting your energy. Do not allow anyone to come into your personal space and drain you, okay? When it comes to outside of your profession, outside of your career, your close net, your circle of friends, your family, do not let none of them drain you. Do not let no one drain you. Protect your peace, protect your space. Real Talk Tuesday, author, life coach, poet, the poet. Tune in, you guys, next week for Real Talk Tuesdays. Hope you guys enjoy. Be blessed.